Tonight we have a special story from photojournalist Kathy King.
A local family adopted a son from Ethiopia in hopes of giving him a better life. But what they didn't know was their journey would improve the lives of many others as well.
After seeing, women and children carry these, jerry cans, these 5-gallon pails on their head or on their backs for miles upon miles to just bring dirty water back to their families, and we can just turn on a faucet, and it's just so easy to do that. We're fully engaged thinking about the adoption part of it. We brought Miles home. He was 6 months, and he's just been a gift to us.
I like my mom and dad.
I'm Chris Jimison, the organizer of Strides for Africa, a 5K run walk in Madison. Strides for Africa is going to be held August 18th at Warner Park. It kicks off Africa Fest. So far we've figured out that on average each participant or donor for Strides for Africa gives the equivalent back to enabling 2 people in Ethiopia to have a clean water source for 20 years. We put in 2 different wells with our travel families, one in southern Ethiopia where most of our children were adopted from, and then we put one into northern Ethiopia, which was part of a larger effort, and that's where also the first Strides for Africa well went.
I'm going to the moon!
Miles is, he brings a smile to our face every day. He's full of energy, very talkative, and running this Strides for Africa event is, just a small way for us to give back to a country in Ethiopia that's given us so much.
Bye.
And that was photojournalist Kathy King reporting.
That was about the best advertisement, that smiley face that you could ever have. And joining us tonight are Chris Jimison, the organizer of the Strides for Africa run that you saw in the story, as well as Godwin Amagashi to tell us more about Africa Fest. Welcome to you both.
Thank you very much.
So Chris, how old is your son now?
He's 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
And how did this journey start?
This journey started when we got into the adoption process, really like the story had said, and it was just amazing going over there. We were focused on the adoption, and then we took a trip across the countryside of Ethiopia and just saw things that we've never seen in our lives before. And there were just some images, I saw a boy filling up water for his family from a roadside pothole.
Things we take for granted. Yeah.
Totally things that we take for granted. And it's just amazing to see, what's happening with this event and what we've done so far. And, I just get giddy about it, thinking about that we're having another opportunity to put another well in, and just unsuspecting Africans are going to be helped out.
That's great. Godwin, tell us a little bit about Africa Fest.
Well, this is the 14th year of Africa Fest, and this is a very unusual festival in the sense that it's a folk festival. All of the participants, your neighbors, people you meet at church, etc. And there's several African countries that are going to showcase their culture: Nigeria, Senegal, Togo, Rwanda, and things of that nature. And in fact, Madison has a very unique dance group called Wadoma, West African Dance of Madison, and many of the participants happen to be residents of Madison. So this is, a major feature of Africa Fest. And from Chris's narration a few minutes ago, we have sort of evolved into a community fest, into one now that gives back to Africa. And the partnership with Strides for Africa is a very, very welcome development. And we hope a lot of people are going to come to support it and stick around to enjoy all the cultural displays from all of us, from West Africa, East Africa, North Africa, etc. So everybody, this is a good opportunity.
Wonderful. Very good. Well, you said it. Miles is smile.
Yeah, Miles smile.
Yeah. He's going to get folks to Africa Fest. The annual Strides for Africa is this Saturday at Warner Park. There's a 5K run, a 5K walk, a 1-mile fun walk, and a 3/4-mile fun run for kids. The run walk kicks off the 14th annual Africa Fest.
Thanks, you guys. We'll see you there.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for
Much.
coming in tonight.
Thank you.